Hello, my friend. Welcome back. Hopefully you're going to enjoy this video because this is where we actually do a compensation plan comparison of three different companies, and we are in all three of them. So I have to tell you, before we get started, just in company comparisons, stability became very important to us after we've been in a few companies that weren't so stable. And we learned the importance of having already use and want type products, because if it's super unique and they've never heard of it before, they're going to be digging into new dollars in order to even afford that product. Pharmaceutical grade manufacturing, that's important because you want to know that the purity, the quality, the strength, the consistency is all there. And our company started as a pharmaceutical company making products that were only sold through doctors, and then in 1992 that changed. And they manufacture their own products. Why is that important? Again, control of all of the different processes and products and ingredients and everything. It also contributes to competitive pricing. We've been in many network marketing companies where we weren't so competitive, and it's hard to convince somebody to dig deep into their pocket when they really don't care. Now, finally, also, and this is the reason for this video, compensation that can change your life. I'll be honest, when I started with this company and picked them up, I picked them up because I wanted the system, and I did want the pharmaceutical grade, and I wanted their manufacturing of their own products and stability. But what I did not do is I didn't lead in with what do you pay and how do you pay. I found this out after the fact. So here we go. We're going to be doing a comparison of these three companies. And again, we're in all three of these companies. And I was looking at, when I decided to compare, what would it take to earn $500 to $2,500 a month? All right, so now here's the universal assumptions. 100 points per person, not because the company we're now leading with requires that. They only require 40 points to be active when you get started. The other companies, it's 75 to 100. And so that's the way that goes. That's why we're using 100 points. So to be fair to the other two companies. And then we're going to look at 8 levels of activity. With one of them, it doesn't matter because they're a binary plan, not a unilevel plan. And if you need to know the differences, we have a different video for that. And then we're looking at the residual money only, not the fast start bonuses or the customer acquisition bonuses or the buy a bigger pack bonuses. Why? Because those are linear income activities. And so what you're after is the money where you don't have to keep selling and working, right? That's what we're looking at. How to get to 500 to 2,500 a month in true passive residual. Own your life level of income. All right. Company A is the binary. And right now we're looking at 3 personals. That means you've sponsored 3 people, and 3,000 points on the first 3 levels, and another 1,500 points on levels 4 through 8. Again, to be fair to all the companies and how their pay works. So we have a total of 4,500 points. So with our company, that would be roughly maybe $4,800 of actual dollars running through the system. It doesn't really matter. So in company A, the binary, in order to make sure that that binary was triggering the maximum amount of pay it could, I had to make it so that it's 1,500 in one leg or team and 3,000 in the other team. Doesn't really matter. And the cycles don't matter. Here's what matters is giving them maximum benefit of the doubt. That binary would pay $210. And you know, they're a strong binary. They're a good binary. Company B is a unilevel. This 4,500 points would make you a bronze in that company. Okay. And here's the deal though. 4,500 points in that unilevel and in a lot of unilevels isn't enough to trigger pay as deep as the deepest of that it can go. So it brought pay down to 4 levels, $183. Well, you know what? In every other unilevel we've ever been in, that's about how it works, and that's pretty decent pay. My friend, when I did this and then I ran these same numbers in the company we're using now, I was stunned, honestly stunned, because that same exact volume, same number of people, same exact layout right in here, right? $555 a month versus 183 or 210. If you add both of these together, they don't make $555. I'm like, what? I can tell you that there is a reason why this is so much higher, and it's simply because they don't pay out any other exotic bonuses. Like, they're not carving any money out of any of the volume except to put it right here where it matters. Okay, so I'm like, wow, well, maybe it's just because it's such a tiny amount. Really, in network marketing, this is not a big business. Let's move to the next one. So this one, we're looking at 6 personals, meaning you have sponsored 6 people yourself and you're supporting them. And you have 3,000 points on the first 3 levels, and another 3,000, or excuse me, 6,000 points on the first 3 levels, and then we're divvying out 3,000 more points from 4 to 8, total of 9,000 points. Okay, the binary. Again, making sure that it exactly maths out as strong as it can go. We did that. $450 on these 9,000 points. Company B, the unilevel, this makes you a star. In fact, you're a star in both these two companies, or star and then a silver. $404 or $1,050 a month. Same exact volume between all 3 companies. Same exact layout of how that volume is being distributed so that we're fair to these 2 companies, and yet you add these 2 together and they're not $1,000 a month. Wow. So then it began to occur to me, if I'm leading people into wanting to own their life, and let's just say all 3 companies has products that you'd want. Okay, I'm okay having a business and my overhead is using the products in any one of the 3 companies. I'm good with that. Then why would I want to be in a company that's only going to pay me half or less? I'm not sure I see the point of that. Okay, maybe it's still because it's not a real big company or a big business I've made yet. Let's take a look at 18,000 points. Okay, we're getting to where we're at least on the map now. And we'll say we've sponsored 12 people. Doesn't matter how long this is, by the way. What if it took you a year so 1 a month? It doesn't matter. 15,000 points on the first 3 levels and 3,000 points on levels 4 through 8 to be fair to the other 2 companies. Here's how it breaks out, my friend. The binary, $900 a month. And you're called an all-star there. You're called a gold in the unilevel. 902. Well, finally, the unilevel caught up to the binary, right? But $2,469 versus you add these 2 together and you only have $1,800. Unreal. So, again, my mind is going into, where do I want to guide people? They say, Jim, I want to own my life. I understand doing it with network marketing, creating residual passive income, that I don't have to keep showing up and selling to do it. Which one should I pick? Because I like the products in all 3. Well, let me ask you this. If you're earning $2,500 a month in company, the one you want, can't you buy the products of the other 2 companies or any other company you want because you like those products? Yes, you can. Why would you want to put in the same amount of time, the same effort, lay the volume out in exactly the same way, but only get paid half or less? No, my friend, that's not why we're here. So, again, ask your questions, have the conversations, but this is how the pay works between 3 companies we're in. Not on this sheet. I did it against another couple of companies that we're in because we like their products. and they don't even measure up to these other two. So I'm here to help you own your life. Let's do this together. But my friend, let's look at getting you the best pay possible for one side of things. And then if you want the other stuff, cool. That's it. This is Jim signing off for now.